Yes, so let's understand what is Tableau. So Tableau is one of the powerful business intelligence tool which is widely used in the market for visualization, dashboard creation, doing machine learning techniques, etc. Tableau is so powerful that it can load very good amount of data on its server, and you can perform data science and machine learning techniques as well on the same data. Why Tableau? So when we can see there are a lot of competitors with and other BI tools like Power BI, ClickSense, ClickView, which are developing or which are coming up in the market every day with new features and all. Tableau is consistent. Tableau has its own market. Apart from that, the features which Tableau provides with no time or with so great time is somewhat make him unique. The the data, it's the speedy, it's one of the speedy platform in the sector of visualization and business tool. Tableau provides us two versions, that's desktop version and public version. So when we talk about the difference of both the things, desktop version is a paid version, whereas public version is a free version. You can choose any of it. Initially, if you want to go with desktop Tableau, you can go. There is no difference between the usage or the UI of it. But if you go for the free version of Tableau desktop, it's a 14 days trial one, whereas public one is free. Next is the data which you are going to upload. If it's not sensitive, then you can go for public Tableau. If it's sensitive data or a company's data, you need to go with desktop Tableau only. The reason is public data. So in the public Tableau, the data is now going to become public. That is, it is going to be stored at desktop or server of public Tableau, and anyone who is using this can access the data. The third and the important distinguish between both the public and desktop Tableau is public Tableau has limitations on some or the other techniques, whereas machine learning techniques, whereas desktop Tableau don't have. That depends upon the type of package you are choosing with the desktop Tableau. Let's go with the installation of Tableau. Go on the Google and then you will type public tableau.com. Yes, and this is the website of public Tableau. Now you can see, you can explore the website on your own. And yes, so if you can see this particular session, it's asking for the email address. You need to put up your email address and downloads automatically starts. In my case, download is already done. I suggest you guys to download the application from this. Okay, once you have downloaded the edition of it, then you just double click and run. So once you run this, you will get this kind of table. You just need to select I have read all the terms and condition and install. Yes, and it's give you the permission to install Tableau. So there is a latest version, Tableau Public 2019.1, and yes, it's started. It's one of these speedy things, so it won't take much of your time to get installed. And what we can see is download, the progress is done. It's nearly about to complete. Okay, and it got completed pretty fast. So just waiting for some time. So it directly opens the Tableau public bar. So that's how we install Tableau. It's pretty easy, right? Okay, now let's see what the current screen which got opened. So we can see open, connect, two servers, more, upgrade now, discover on the right side, then whiz of the day, okay, live training samples. So a lot of things are available. Okay, open Tableau, okay, right? So that's good. So what this page is exactly all about. So this open panel, this. So whatever work you are going to do or whatever work you're going to save, so those you can see out here. Okay, then there is Microsoft Excel. So these connect buttons will help you to upload or use any of the files which are available on your system on the Tableau. Loading of text files, JSON files, etc., etc. To servers, so there are a lot of options you can connect to these servers, right? So you can connect to Google Sheets, you can connect to OData, you can connect to Web Data Connector. When you go to desktop version, you can see a much more options out there. So let's say you can connect, there will be an option for AWS, Azure, then Google Cloud. Apart from these cloud platforms, you can again connect yourself to MySQL. Then not only MySQL, you can go connect yourself to any of the database technologies like Oracle, MongoDB, PLSQL, etc. A lot of option will be given to you in desktop version. Then there is a statistical file which gives you, if you open this, what does this mean is the firstly statistical files. So this gives you the option to connect your files with files or the data which contains, which are written in SAS, Python, or R. So how we do see this? If we click this, we can understand this point. See, so it gives you the SAS files, it gives you SPSS files, it gives you IL files, etc. Not Python. Okay. Then there is a PDF option. You can just load any of the PDF. Then there are special files. So what other types of files you can get into this? You can see it. Okay. In the PDF format, right? Then we go for JSON. So it gives you JSON files. Okay. Then there are text files. You can get CSV files in text. You can get text files in text, TSV files, or any other files. Then Microsoft Excel, you go for Excel files. So these are the available for us at this instant. And the database is like Google Sheets, OData, and Web Data Connector. Okay. Let's go back. What is this open from Tableau Public? So once you sign in, you will get a good amount of data available out here. So these are a few videos on how to use it, etc., etc. And then the whiz of the day is nothing but what is going there today. It gives you the clear picture. Then save locally, work with big data. Yeah, so upgrade now. When we click on this upgrade now, so it takes us to Tableau desktop version. You can go for trial version. You can see the pricings. This is how it looks. There is no difference between Tableau Public and Tableau Desktop. If you go with the features, there are a lot of features. If you want to learn, you can learn a lot of features. Then it gives you the connection to data like SAP, Amazon Service, Salesforce, etc. Then you can do a great kind of analysis. So if you want to know what is Tableau, you can just visit to the website and understand how this Tableau thing works or why we should go for Tableau. So let's go forward with some of the other examples and understand the usage or how to use Tableau. So for this, you need to go to text. So we have a data file available with us. To do an import, you just need to click on this, then desktop, and then bus transport CSV. And this is how you loaded the data. So this is one of the way you loaded the CSV file. The whole CSV file, which consists around 100 rows and 6 columns, just got imported in a click. Technically, even Excel takes a time to load the data, but Tableau is pretty much faster, I guess, at this instant for this particular data, right? Now, let's first understand what data we have downloaded, how we are going to use it, and then. So now, if you can see, there is only one file out here. That means we have just got one CSV on board, and that's the reason it has been showing one CSV here. You can duplicate, you can remove. This is how you remove the file. If you clicked on this, it comes into the picture. Then there is a duplicate. You can create a duplicate copy of it as well, and you can perform other functions. But at this instant, we are not going to see this. Then there is an option of generating field names automatically, convert to union, etc. etc. Use data interpreter might be able to clean your text file workbook. If you want to choose this, you can choose this and check out how this thing works. Now let's first understand. Okay, we can again rename the file and do a lot of things. If you want to add more files, you can go over here. You can just click on text file or CSV files, and accordingly you can add more files. Okay, so this is the window of data where we imported our CSV and we can see our CSV. Let's go back on the Excel file and see what the data is all about.